Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we might have everybody who's showing up today.
Ooh.
Anytime.
Damn.
Oh, the new guy didn't show up. Not yet, anyway.
Maybe just remind him. Send him a quick ping.
Yeah.
I just remembered I didn't have dinner.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what's up, Phil? Okay. Yep. Have fun.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It happens. Okay. Let's see. You guys just finished defeating the deep gnome.
Yeah, we just finished him.
Yeah. And you have
correct choice of words.
Yeah, he seems like he got cooked. I read the update.
Oh, yeah.
Vision.
Oh, did you level up, by the way?
I did. Yes. So thank you.
Okay.
For notifying me that. Yeah.
Oops, I forgot to upload the session notes. I'll do it after.
And to our new player, do you have like dark vision by chance?
Give me 1 sec, let me check. I'm not sure.
What race did you settle on?
I chose humans, so no, I do not have dark vision.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, what are you guys doing? You haven't
How long have
unlocked
you been?
untrapped door.
How long have you been in this like dungeon or whatever?
I
Base-
think it's
A
been
night.
one full day.
So is my lamp out of oil?
You've had a long rest.
So I think so.
Okay.
Okay. Should I make note of that then?
Yeah, that's fine.
You could use a torch instead, so you don't use all the oil.
I think it's unfortunately too late for that. If I've been using it this whole time, I'm out of.
Yeah.
But I will take a torch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Banzif says, stop messing around with these weird things. He takes out a copper piece. He casts light on it. He takes your lantern, opens it up, and stuffs the copper piece where the wick is sitting, and hands the lamp back to you. There. Now you never have to worry about oil again.
I
Thanks.
was about to suggest that I could do that as well. I also have the same cantrip.
You know, it's funny because I'm going to be a light cleric, so I should get the light cantrip.
Shouldn't you automatically have the light cantrip if
No,
you're a light cleric?
I have to get my domain at level 3, so not yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it's ironic in the meantime. All right. Cool. So we're in this room. Have we already like explored it? All that?
Yes.
Yeah, and we heard like pacing noises from someone from here.
Yes. That is a correct statement.
Are they still pacing or are they quiet now?
We haven't entered the.
No, I'm listening through the door. Like if I notice.
Yeah. You can roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Is there any way to make all the like profile pictures like disappear because they take up like half my screen?
Oh, if you go into audio and video, there is a second one called video display, and you can change the size or remove it to be names only.
Yeah. I always set mine to names only.
Okay, audio and video.
You see, there's two tabs: audio and video chat, and then a video display. The first one on video display is the one to change the size of the
Avatar.
little things in the corner. Yeah.
I'm actually not seeing that, but we can continue and I'll find it as we talk.
Okay.
Did you go to settings, audio and video? And then there's two tabs at the top of that one called audio and video chat, and then video display. And then there's player video avatar size. That's the one you should change to be
Is this
large,
like my
regular,
account
small.
settings or is this like the game settings?
Roll20 settings.
Yeah, the
So,
gear all the way
The last
to the
tab.
right. Yeah. You'll see my settings if you hover over the gear. And it's under there.
Okay.
I could also share screen so you can see what I'm seeing.
Why don't you just show me later? We'll figure it out then.
Sure.
I don't want to slow down the game.
Okay.
We only have an hour.
Okay. So you actually hear an argument taking place behind the door.
Ooh.
And what you hear is, we should use his brain. No. We should use his heart. Why can't we use both? Well, we could have, but there's a problem with that. We can't use his heart because the body's too big. It won't provide enough hydraulic pressure to motivate his legs and arms. So we can only use his brain. Are you sure we want to use a human's brain for this? Well, here's what we got available. And boss says we got to get this guy done. It's costing him too much money.
Which door are we hearing this from? Is this the one on the
The
top?
right one. I think as quickly as possible because they're talking about using a human brain or something like. So maybe we should get a move on before we're too late.
I would agree.
I believe the person might already be dead, so
Maybe not. Maybe they need to have to for the person to be alive.
no, there is a spell that allows you to maintain the body past death.
Well, I don't know much about that, but I would think you need a fresh brain. So I agree. It's at least worth investigating.
Oh shoot! Would Evander know the spell? Now I don't remember the name. It's the level 3 spell, I believe.
Gentle repo.
That's gentle repose. Yes. I already said it.
Okay.
Sure. Let's
So
just say he learned about gentle repose.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Break
Or-
down the door, I guess.
Well, the door's no longer locked.
Yeah, I know, but you said it was stuck. Like we had
Yeah,
to use
but
force
I have
to-
enough. I have enough strength to just push it open, but we would get noticed right away.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing if we surprise them. Like if they notice us, they would get distracted from whatever
We
they're
ever
doing.
get to blind them as we enter?
Banfist says, "Well, I can cast darkness in the room once the door's open."
But we won't be able to see anything then, probably, right?
This would
Am
be
I
true.
affected by magical darkness?
Can you cast darkness and then like end it once we're in and like I don't know. I need to be able to see for my spells.
Well, darkness is out. I could cast fireball in there.
That would
That
also,
would kill who we're trying to save.
yeah. Let's just open the door.
Yes,
All right,
see.
I
We
opened
should
the
go in.
door.
Okay.
Bam.
Are we all rushing in?
Yep.
Okay.
Banfist
Um,
will.
Hello there.
Can you just let me know if this room is illuminated so I can know to drop my torch or not? Or sorry, my lantern.
There's dim illumination in the room.
That's fine. I guess I'm in the doorway.
Yeah.
Initiative or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So, turn order.
Dang.
Okay. That's initiative. 21.
Okay.
I have more HP now, so I'm not gonna just immediately die.
Let's go on.
Hopefully.
Quick here.
Hopefully. Stub my toe, take critical damage. Is this a zombie?
Yes.
It looks like some kind of undead.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh yay! I go for the zombie.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ooh. Natural 20.
Turn. you can go ahead and roll your initiative as well.
Okay. I have another token. Would you like me to use that one or the one you placed down?
I took that from your character sheet, but you can use whatever token you want.
Oh, I just changed it like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Oh, the net one.
2.
It happens.
First,
Oh, you didn't select your token when you rolled.
Yeah, you have to
oh,
select
yeah,
your
I
token.
did not. I can just after. Give me 1 second.
There you go. Okay. So you enter the room. There's a zombie, which is apparently what you heard stomping its way back and forth in the room. There's an incomplete flesh golem laying on a table. 2 necromancers who are currently arguing, but just stopped as the door burst open. And a person in a cage in the far southeast corner.
Is the flesh, so you said it's incomplete. Does that mean that's not like alive yet?
Yeah, that is a true statement. Yes.
Okay. So we don't want him to wake up either.
That would also be a true statement.
Amazing. Okay.
Okay. So, let's see. So, Mortimer screams at the zombie, "Hold them at the door!" And he runs down here. He will unlock the door, open it. And run through. Pelgwin, you're up.
Yep. I will like
Ne-
try to make
you-
my way around.
Yeah, you can pass through their
Everyone.
squares as long as you don't stop in their squares.
Yeah, over here and go with a short sword
Okay?
with flanking, right? Because I'm across him.
Yeah, so you have advantage.
It's a 15 for 10.
A 15 will hit.
And using Nick with my scimitar, again
Okay.
with advantage. For a 22 for 7.
Okay. Well, the zombie's still standing, but he looks in pretty rough shape.
Cool.
Anything else?
That's me.
Sorry, could you say that again?
That's me.
All right. Banzif points to the other wizard or necromancer, and sparks fly from his fingers. Okay, so he does 37 points of damage to that wizard.
The one that's in the room, or
Yeah.
okay.
Jonesy, you're up.
Oh, she's still alive.
The zombie?
The wizard.
Oh, the necromancer? Yes, the necromancer is still standing.
Awesome. Okay. I would like to use. Sorry, does drawing a weapon count as an action?
No, it's a free action.
Okay, cool. So I put down the lantern and I take out my warhammer. But so I have my warhammer and my shield. I am going to use guiding. Actually, pause. I'm going to use protection from evil and good,
Okay?
which is a spell. So I'm gonna burn that slot.
Yeah, and that's an action.
That's an action, and I'm going to use that on I would like to use that on our paladin whose name I'm forgetting.
Evander.
Evander. So I'll stay where I'm at and I'll just touch him.
Okay. All right.
So that way he has he's kind of protected from undead.
Sure.
So creature attacks are going to have disadvantage, and you also can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened conditions from them.
Oh, yay.
And the flesh golem leaks some fluid onto the floor. Evander, you're up.
Okay. Oh. I will longsword the zombie
Okay.
with my divine smite.
Okay.
And that would be that one. 15.
15 will hit.
I did not. Oh. You have access to my sheet?
I was just sorry.
And then that is that plus divine smite. Uh, 17 points of damage total.
Okay. How much did it do before your divine smite?
7.
It died before your divine smite.
Shoot.
So if you expended a slot, you would not have expended a slot.
Okay.
Anything
Do you
else?
have to like say that you're using divine smite before you know if it died, or
No.
like can you do
You
it
should.
retroactively?
So you should always state how much damage your basic attack does before you move into your divine smite, just as it go forward.
Okay.
Is that a spell or is that like a cantrip?
What?
No,
Is that a
divine
spell or is that-
smite takes a full spell slot.
Oh damn. Okay.
I think there is a smite that is a cantrip, but it's not the divine smite.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Evander?
Do I have any bonus actions? I'm gonna move over here, and then down here, so I don't get into the other necromancers' melee range.
Okay.
To prepare to attack the still unmoving thingy on the
Golem.
table.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, should
Okay.
probably.
Okay. The other necromancer flees the room. Okay. Bram, what do? You are in a cage. You can try a strength check to break out of your cage, or you can wait and see if these guys just let you out.
Is there the key, did the necromancers by chance drop a key around?
Not that you noticed.
Brim says, "Hello, I'm Brim. Uh, can you guys get me out of here?"
Sure, but you'll have to
Uh,
tell us what you were doing here in the first place.
I was not here. I got captured. You see, well, I'm a new and upcoming druid. I was searching around the forest not so far from here when these two wizards knocked me out blind. Next thing I knew, I was in this cell, and they were talking about taking my brain and my heart, which is really weird.
Yes, we heard that bit. That was very unfortunate.
Ah, so they were still alive then. My mistake.
Do I look that pale? I haven't been in the sun for a long time, I guess. I don't know how long I've been out.
No.
Can I do an insight check to see if he was lying about just being in the forest, or
Sure.
if he was, you know, trying to I don't know, obfuscate? Is it the correct word?
Obfuscate?
Yeah.
Yes, you can insight check.
I would
Yeah.
also actually like to insight.
I believe him.
21
You also believe
on
him.
my insight check.
Yeah, everything he has said so far is the truth.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'll just ready my action in case something charges at me.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody gonna try and chase down the necromancers?
Yes, but we need to free him first, I think.
Yeah.
So can I just take my warhammer and just like smash the lock?
Sure.
No,
Roll.
not your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
when it is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we at?
The necromancers. Well, the first one.
Yes. Okay. 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 All of you can roll perception checks.
Okay.
Yep.
Including me?
Yes.
23.
10.
Nice.
9, that's good. You have +6 to it.
10.
Okay. Telgwyn, you hear
Yeah.
several doors open. Let's see. Technically, 1, 2. You hear 3 doors open, and then you hear footsteps that sounds like they're running down a set of stairs.
Guess they know we're here now. I can hear several footsteps running downstairs somewhere.
Which way? Towards us or away from us?
Away from you.
Away from us.
I believe it's the necromancers that are running.
Yeah, I heard 3 doors open, so probably more than one. Not just the one that ran away.
We need to be
No,
wary.
both of them ran away.
Yeah,
Any trap.
not just the 2 that ran away.
Tell, go
we should
ahead.
probably-
It's your turn.
Mm-hmm. This one is still inert, right? So
Yes.
no worries about getting an attack of opportunity if I run around. Like over here for my 30 feet of movement. And that's me.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, if you're gonna dash, run after them, you should maybe dash. Use an action to double your movement.
We also need to potentially stay and destroy this thing, prevent it from, fully animating or whatever, or them coming back.
Yes, that was my plan. That's why I'm standing right by it.
Okay. I'll help
Yeah.
you with that.
Banzif says, no, stand back. I will take care of this abomination.
Evander, you might want to
Okay.
move.
It's not my turn. I can't move.
I know, when it is your turn.
Oh, disintegration.
74 force damage. Damn.
Yeah, the flesh golem just like falls apart, little pieces of flesh falling to the ground.
Bro's cooked.
All right then.
It's like,
Thank you, Banzif.
for what?
I think
I seem to have forgotten I left the kettle on somewhere. I'll be back later.
Cool.
Bro just did.
So how's everyone doing?
And with that, combat is over, and you can release Bram.
sure. I'll move over and
Unlock the door.
yeah. Is
Great.
it I'll just use my thieves' tools.
Yeah, it's
15.
oh, that'll succeed.
Okay. So I unlock the door and open the cage.
Okay.
Brims comes out and starts grabbing his stuff that was in front of his cage and then says, "So how's it going?"
We're in the middle of a quest to discover what's beneath the castle at Grayhawk.
And if we'd like to find out, I think we need to chase those sorcerers quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, at least we know there are necromancers here.
I'd like to have a word or two with those necromancers myself, if you don't mind me tagging along.
I
Of
don't
course.
see
The
any
more the
issue
merrier,
with it.
I guess.
Okay, so I just grab my torch. or
I
whatever.
mean,
my land.
we're already here. Safety in numbers, I suppose.
Yes. So Banzif just like fully like just disappeared.
Yes.
Yep,
He
teleported out of air.
teleported.
Okay.
I'll roll for stealth before we make our way out of the room.
Okay.
It's a 9.
You're
Oh,
not
wow.
feeling
And I'll
very
clumsily make my way
stealthy.
outside.
I will also roll for stealth. 5. With my loudest armor, and I'm gonna make my way.
Making my way.
Fucking fist.
Sorry, did we ever explore that other door at the end of the room that we were just in?
Which one? Over here?
Yeah, there was a door at the bottom.
Yeah, but I didn't hear any footsteps from there, did I?
No.
Okay.
Just like I said, I don't. So since I don't have night vision, that's why I can't see anything.
We have the light still, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me. I probably have to adjust. Oh, you replaced your token, so I have
I
to
did.
give you light or vision again. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see now?
Give me one sec. I can't go from. Yep.
Okay.
How you doing, fellow human? Can't see in the dark.
Can't see the dark. Brim takes out his hand and he casts produce flame, and then just a flame erupts from his fingers.
Ooh, very helpful. Okay. There are two doors in this room. Only one of them seems to be open, which would indicate that maybe they went that way.
Probably. I'll move like into the corner. Don't see anything yet. The other, and I see a door, but it's closed on the other, at the end.
Oh, at the end of the room that you're looking into?
I can see to the wall, and I think there's a door to the over here. Not sure though.
I mean,
Should we go that
everyone
way?
does know this,
Nope.
but there's a door right over there.
Hmm?
Evander doesn't know this, but there's a door right here.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, but that's because you're not close enough to see it.
Yeah, but I also can't see behind the wall, so
If you were to stand in the doorway, you would see that
Yeah.
there's an additional door right over there. That is open.
yeah. I don't see it. I mean, I'm looking at the door, like through the door here.
You have to move up to the door.
It had to be
Oh.
right here to be able to see the door that's over here.
Yeah.
I guess Evander made its way through the door then.
Yes, there. Yeah, I thought we were stealthing. Okay, so are
we all
let's
rolled really
commit?
bad on stealth, so
Okay.
I don't know
Should we
why I
commit
just
to-
make
There's a
those.
couple rooms I think that we're missing on the way.
Yeah, probably.
there is one that we did not check in because the rats scurried away from something that way, if you remember.
True. Okay. So we ball, I guess. Let's go into this room.
Should we follow them? I mean, they might just gather allies and come back for us. Or they might run off to do something else.
Agreed.
Yeah, probably better to follow them, see where they're going, if we can catch up to them.
Perhaps we can intercept them before they find allies. but we need to move, otherwise we won't.
Yeah, we need to move a bit faster. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just follow the open doors then. And then I will make my way. And then there's
Making our way downstairs.
Yep.
yes,
You
there are
find
stairs
a
here.
you find a stairwell going down.
Yay!
You say yay.
Is it nay?
Can't really stand there. You had to be there. Oh, would you
Okay.
want me to unlock this door?
No, just pressed it by accident.
Are those the stairs? Like that?
Yes.
Does
Yeah.
that door represent the stairs, or
Yes.
is this?
No, this down here. I'm like standing in the middle of the stairs. I think.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that stairs? It's hard to tell on this map because
I
of the
mean, it
low
looks like the
quality.
stairs going down here, but the ceiling like goes into a triangle here
Okay,
as an architectural detail.
gotcha. Okay.
Do you guys go down the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems so.
Okay.
I guess we just all know that we need to come back and explore the top rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This seems a little bit more like the priority at the moment.
The what?
This seems a little more like the priority at the moment.
Yeah, it does.
I should probably close that door.
Is Delphina. Oh. I don't see Delphina's character sheet now. What is going on?
Wait, Delphina, as in like from? Oh, no, that's Delphina.
Delphina, do you see your character sheet?
Oh,
Yeah. Who?
Do you see your character sheet?
Oh, mine.
Yes.
I'm Tilgwit, not Delphina. But yeah, I can see my character sheet.
And why can't I?
I don't know.
Are you talking about Pilgwin
Oh
or
wait, I'm
Delphine
Tilgwin.
Or,
from
I'm sorry.
Phaelin?
Wrong. Yeah, Telgwin. I'm looking
Yeah.
for the wrong sheet. I'm thinking on the wrong game. Okay. So there's that. Move the party. There we go.
Okay. No, we can see the whole map.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna zoom in so as not to spoil it for myself.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. How about now?
Things
Now I
black.
see nothing.
I'm sorry.
Now I see
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah, everything's black.
Okay. Okay, how about now?
Still black.
Yeah, still black for me as well.
Okay. And now?
Yep,
Yep.
I can see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you guys can proceed, at least for a couple of minutes.
So we're down the stairs, all the doors. This
Uh-huh.
door seems to be unlocked.
That door is actually open.
Oh.
Follow the open doors, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the last of the open doors.
Good to know. Spoilers.
I would like to check to see which one of the other doors here are unlocked.
Also check for traps. We've had some bad experiences before.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
Okay, which door are we checking?
Let's
Uh,
check the top one.
Okay.
Yeah. That is a 5.
You don't think it's true?
I was also checking to see if it was unlocked or not.
It is unlocked.
Take it open.
Okay. And then also the other one.
Okay.
Let's see if this one is better.
A
What is...
level.
I think we need a short rest or something.
Evander hates doors.
Maybe I could try to check for traps next time.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's pause the game there for today.
Okay.
And yeah, you are now level 2 of the Dungeons of Grayhawk.
Yes.
Woot woot.
But there's a
I really
high.
like this slower. I really like this slower pace where nothing feels rushed, unless the game demands it from us. Like we're on a time crunch with something.
Yeah,
Sorry, what was that?
she likes keeping the pace a little slower.
Yeah, no, agreed. Unless the
Situation calls for it, like a quest that's on a timeline.
Sure.
Not timeline.
Excuse me.
My words evade me right at the moment.
That's fine.
Not a
I think that's
timeline.
fair, though. I agree.
Okay.
Timer.
Limit?
Yeah, there's no time limit that you're aware of. So now would probably be a good time for you guys to introduce yourselves to each other.
Characters?
Like in character or out of character?
Characters.
Okay.
Oh, and I probably should, or did I mention that we record these sessions?
No. Not
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
So for our new player, I do record and post these sessions onto YouTube. Generally just for the purposes of notes, but do be aware that they are out there in the public domain.
Awesome. I
So-
actually don't know if It was in this chat that you posted one of the links, and I watched maybe the first session of it.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, it's basically just that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also use the audio files from the notes to upload them to Lorify, so I can get double the notes, like my own and Lorify.
No, that's absolutely cool with me.
Great.
And you will find session notes as a handout. It's called adventuring notes in the game. Let's see. The other stuff is hopefully you read the house rules. I think you did because I think you used the formula to roll
Yeah, I did.
stats. So you saw the thing about healing potions and how they work?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
the tiers and stuff.
Yeah.
At the bottom, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then expectations for like leveling up. You generally will level up every other week. I use milestone, so sometimes it'll be a little faster, sometimes it'll be a little slower. You know, usually when it's slower is if you spend a whole lot of time like focused on a single door or
Strong suit.
trap or puzzle. It has happened.
Like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Traps, I have seen people spend inordinate amounts of time on traps. So, beyond that, generally that's kind of it. I'm typically flexible on a lot of things. So if there's no rule, it will, and you have an idea, bring it up. I will consider it. I may or may not decide immediately, but once we have a decision, we'll dump it into the house
Okay.
rule. I can't think of anything else immediately. So that's it. Use the Discord channel to talk amongst yourselves at will.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
thank you guys. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So now we can introduce ourselves.
Yeah.